Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for the Crazy Crafty Creators YouTube hop. And there's my close to my heart information, and I decided to go on my off the board and kind of collaborate everything together, and that is a sketch from Ashley Horton, and I'll put that all down below. So let me tell you, it has been a crazy week at work, and it's been so much because of state testing and the year end. Everything all came to a head, and for me, when I get crazy busy, I'm really good about making sure that everything is taken care of. However, it's been too much. And so I am a little bit behind on some of my YouTube. So this all went up on Sunday, and I am now doing the voiceover the following Saturday for it to go up a whole week Sunday later. And I know that you guys are all good and this, that, and the other, but I'm never like this. And I have had other like mojo things come up where mojo just isn't hit. I am like full on teacher tired. I know that it's hard to explain, or individuals may not know what teacher tired is, because it's like a whole nother level. But I am definitely on a whole nother level of teacher tired at this point. But at the same time, I went from having my safety bubble of being on post to now in my new home and struggling. Before I go further into my conversation, I decided to get out one of my circles that I had in my room and put the circles around. So in the sketch for Ashley Horton, she actually had the stitching like from a sewing machine, but I decided not to do that. I'm using one of the collections from Close to My Heart, and I absolutely love this birthday collection, and I'm treating it just a tad bit differently. While it is still birthday related and all of that stuff, because my daughter's photos here of her first like Target brand American doll that she absolutely loves, plays with it, and all of that fun stuff. And that is the collection that I'm using. I will link everything down below and all of that goodness, okay? And just, I'm following the sketch. The only difference is that instead of it being hearts, I am actually going to do butterflies and go that route. But other than that, I follow it to the T, at least where all of the hearts and all that fun stuff was laid out in the sketch. And I'll link everything down below. Sorry about that, parenting calls. So, but that is what I'm working with here. And like I said, I'll link everything down below and put everything there. So I lost my safety bubble. And when it comes to the military, and if you're military, you would understand this. And it's hard for us to explain, but the best way I explained it to like my good friends that are civilians, it's like taking you out of your bubble and not realizing that you had a bubble. And then when you're out of that element, like I'm grabbing for my ID. I'm grabbing for, things like that. There's been a couple of times that I've literally gone on post, realized that I don't live on post anymore, to turn around to come off post to go home. And then having the security of living on, it's kind of like a gated community, right? If you think about it, you have to have ID, or if you are a civilian that does come on post, you literally have to go through a process to be able to get on post to even go anywhere. Now, if you are that sneaky of a way, if that's what you want to call it, want to try to get away with that, if you know what I mean. There's major consequences to that. So it's been a very tough time this last month that I didn't know that I would have. I didn't think that it was going to be a lot for me. I wasn't expecting that at all. And so it started to creep up, and then, getting moved and all that was fine. I'm used to moving. I'm used to getting everything unpacked and put into place, and at least have everything ready to roll for the next day. And, because we don't get time off. I don't get time off from being in school to unpack my house because I decided to move, even though I'm military. So all of those things came to head, and I'm used to that. Like, that's not the issue. But when it comes to a lot of the other stuff, that was an issue, and I didn't realize it was going to be an issue until it happened. And, I'm explaining it to friends, and they were really good about it. They understood. And, sometimes, like, I know that even when we transition Josh from civilian or from military world to civilian world, he's, we're all having those tough times. And, for the long time of what Josh has been doing this, his has been a little bit longer than mine, but ultimately I've done most of his career with him. So it's, it's a lot for us. And then I just didn't know that it was going to hit me the way it did. So it took a lot. Like, I would just come home, barely do college. I was struggling with college. My good friend could tell that I was struggling with college. Didn't want to do that, but I had to because, I'm in grad school. It's got to get done. Or, I won't be able to stay a teacher. And, and it's a struggle that I didn't realize I was going to have. So at least I got the first round of that struggle out of the way. And I feel that now that state testing is done, and now I can just go to school and, kind of work that through, that the rest of my life will come, what I feel my Zen's place will come back, right? I've always told you guys that this is not a job for me. This is a hobby. But do I make money from it? Do I, have commissions come in? Of course. I absolutely love what I do. I don't ever think twice of it. But it does, when your life gets thrown a curveball, it hinders your Zen's place. We have all been there. We all know this. So, I, just want to say thanks for sticking around. Definitely know I picked a date for my subscriber giveaway. I talked to Moira and we got it all worked out because, we always do the YouTube hops. And it's going to be on my birthday in June. So we're going to put all of that together. Be on the lookout. Things are going to come back together. School is almost done for me. I've been counting down the days. We're at 3 more Mondays, 3 more Mondays, 3 more Mondays. And, we're getting there. So, and this crazy year is over with, right? So getting back to everything, I am going through all of this. This is just one of my favorite layouts that I've ever put together for Close to My Heart. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. I love what I've done. I hope that you enjoy this. Make sure you go check out everybody. We will be doing this every month on the third Sunday of every month. So make sure you come back. Plus, I use it all the time anyway. So all of my information will be down below. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.